Hello everybody, and happy Saturday. Starlina, we are definitely praying for you. I know it's not been an easy time for you, but we're here for you, we're praying for you, we're praying for Mama Star. And whatever happened, it is most definitely not your fault. You could not have predicted this. Nothing you did or said could have caused it, because sometimes these things just happen. And we never know when it's going to, you know? But it's also easy to fall into that trap of blaming ourselves. And even when we know deep down it's not our fault, sometimes it just feels like it is. And it's hard to get out of that mindset sometimes. But I know in my heart of hearts that it is not your fault. Okay? So I need you to try and believe me as best you can. So you guys, we're gonna start with a 10-minute poll of what shall we do today? Our options are Donna Mart, Fast Food Simulator, and the new Carmen Sandiego game. Eventually we're gonna start a playthrough of the Indiana Jones game, but I want to do a playtest real quick off stream before I bring it to an on-stream scenario. So let me real quick. Oh, not enough space, is there? Well, you know what? I might also add in Power Wash Simulator. There we go. Alright. I think for now, I'm gonna go ahead and uninstall that. And I don't think they have any DLCs. Yeah, they haven't done anything there. So I'll uninstall that. How's it going, Dusty? Hope you're doing well. That ought to give us enough. Oh, it needs 112.65. Dang! Alright, you guys, we're gonna start this. We're gonna start this poll. There we go. And we'll uninstall Goose Goose Duck because I haven't played Goose Goose Duck in a while. I can uninstall Call of Duty. There we go. Perfect. Let's see, is that enough? Yes! Okay. We'll install Indiana Jones and accept. That way when I'm off stream I can play it. Alright, you're waiting on Alabama and Duke. Nice! I want to know, how is my March Madness going? That's what I need to know, is how is my March Madness bracket doing? Because I'm pretty sure there were some stuff that I chose that did not come to fruition. You know how you joked about the French mistake last night? You would not believe what's airing now. Oh! I have 64 points. Thank you so much for the lurk, Galaxy! Thank you, my friend. Ooh, yeah, my bracket is not looking 100% good, but at least I have, so far, I could, at minimum, have picked the champion. So far, all the teams that I've picked for the Final Four and the championship have made it. So far that at least is looking good. We have one vote for Fast Food Simulator. Get those votes in. get those votes in. We are about maybe a couple minutes in, so we have about 8 more minutes. You guys, I have so much to catch you up on. My sister and brother-in-law, they made it back safely to Europe, so that is good. It was a fantastic time having them visit and having them just be able to hang out as long as they did. And in May, I will be spending the majority of the month of May visiting them, so there will not be nearly as many streams in May. This 2025 has been a busy year, but if you guys would like, please feel free to check out my socials. I have been posting, trying to remember to post every Monday, Wednesday, Friday on all of the socials. Just a short little blurb, maybe a clip, things like that. And figured now is as good a time as any. And what's nice is that I am able to schedule those posts. So during the month of May, when I'm on vacation, I can make a bunch of videos beforehand, get them all edited, and then just try and remember to get those, ready to go, scheduled and everything, because I can only schedule, I think, 10 days in advance. Phelan, thank you so much for the stretch. The stretchy stretch. And the hydrate. I remembered my hydration. I just got a text. Oh. Well, okay. Apparently I am teaching. I am going to be teaching Sunday school. I wasn't sure if I was or not because I never got an invite, and so wasn't 100% sure because usually our kids department director is really good about that. So far so good, Phelan. How are you? I have my cousin and his daughter visiting, and so that has been awesome as well. I haven't gotten to see them in a few months, and she's on spring break, so they took advantage of the time to be able to come out and visit. They're doing a bunch of different things. She is just an adorable little ball of energy and absolutely love having both of them here. Oh no, you're sick, but playing some Phasmo. Heck yeah. Phasmo is one of those ones that I'm like, part of me wants to, but I would have to be like super careful not to play it at night, but B, what maps that I'm on, because I've heard there are some maps that are not exactly family friendly, but I might at some point. I think I have it here in my Steam library. Yep, I do. Because my friend Kishu was playing it for a while. Oh wow, it is still working to download Indiana Jones. Yeah, you love the game. It's really good and some maps are quite bad. Yeah, that's what I was hearing. But yeah, that's mostly what I've been up to, is just hanging out with the family, getting ready for vacation in about a month, a little over a month, and just making the most of some time to make content for you guys on YouTube and TikTok and Instagram and Twitter, and just absolutely loving doing it. DLC will hopefully be returning in June. We are very much in the planning stages of a relaunch, and just wanted to make sure you guys knew that as well. And let's see, what else is there? Other than that, it's mostly for me just been work and hanging out with family, working at church. Oh, let's see. How far do I have Bama going? Let's see. I have them making it to the Final Four. I have them making it all the way to the Final Four. That is my hope. I'm not sure with how good I've heard Houston's team is to the this year if they got it, but I do have Auburn winning it all. So Starlina, you and I are on the same track. I've just heard too many good things about Auburn's team. I've got friends at church that cheer for Auburn, and so I had to. Normally I do a more than one bracket. I do typically a dream bracket where I'm like, dude, this is my goal to have this team win it all. It would be beautiful if it did. And then I have one that's based a little more in reality. And so this year I only ended up doing one. So, oh, looks like Donna Mart is in the lead. Oh, anything's better than Tennessee, huh? Well, get those last-minute votes in. It looks like we might be playing some Supermarket Simulator this afternoon. We have a few hours to play. My cousin is visiting another cousin of his in town, and so it's going to be a while before they're back. So I have all the way until my dinner time. And so I'm excited to hang out with you guys this afternoon. And how can I be praying for you guys? Starlina, I know it's been a rough season right now. Is there anything else I can be praying for you over? Dusty, I have your unspoken. Is there anything else I can be praying for you guys over? My DMs are open and my whispers are open. And so I just hope and pray that you guys know that I am here for you. When it seems like nobody else is, you can rest assured I'm here for you. Bruce Pearl lives and breathes Auburn, and when Auburn chooses the right coaches, that's when you thrive. There we go. There we go. Oh, Power Wash Simulator coming in with a last-minute win with his little kitty contributing 1,608 channel points. What? 50% of the votes? Oh my goodness. All right, we will delete that poll. There we go. All right, you guys, let's go ahead. Okay, you got it. An unspoken for your pastor. You got it. So Power Wash Simulator is what we will be doing today. Yeah, I haven't played it in a while. That's a good point. That is a very good point. All right, you guys. Any prayer requests, I will be more than happy to look at them through the, about partway through the prayer, and then we'll dive into some Power Wash Simulator. Dear Lord, thank you so much for today, for family, for friends, and community, Lord, that you have blessed us with. I ask, Lord, that you be with each and every person here, whether they are chatting, whether they're lurking, whatever they're most comfortable with, Lord. I just ask that you make yourself more and more real to them. I ask that you be with Starlina and her mom, Lord, just with everything going on there with her mom in the hospital, Lord. Just please touch and heal her, Lord, and help Starlina not to blame herself and feel guilty. Fill her with your peace and your truth, Lord. And whatever's going on in the life of her pastor, Lord, I pray that you are in that you resolve this situation according to your will, Lord. I ask that you be with Dusty Disciples Unspoken. You know what it is, Lord, and I ask that you be in that whole thing, Lord. I pray for Soul. I ask that you just be with her as she is she's feeling like she is just a billion steps behind, Lord, and feels like it'll be so hard to catch up. I ask that you be with her as she's trying to do homework, and thank you so much that her cat is doing a little bit better day by day, Lord. I ask that you continue to heal her, Lord. Be with her dad, Lord, and just touch and heal him, and be in their relationship and let them communicate better, Lord. I ask that you help her understand everything that she's being taught in school. Help her be able to get caught up on homework and sleep, Lord. Remind us all of the importance of rest, Lord. I pray over Kitty and everything going on in her life, Lord. For Kishu and everything there. For Kat. For Lotu. For Tie-Dye Chef Dave. For Bayo. For Zyro. For STL, for DLC, Lord, and just all the other streamers here on Twitch trying to be a light in a dark place, Lord. I ask that you be with each and every one of us, Lord, in a new and mighty way. Anybody, and Spark as well, Lord. I ask, and Lady Foes, and Ada Foes, and sweet little baby Foes, I ask that you be with all of them. And I ask that you just, anybody who's struggling physically, whether illness or injury, that you heal them. Anybody who is suffering mentally, I ask that you remove that stress and whatever else is causing those issues to just be removed, Lord. Help us to be a light for you wherever we go. Put people in our paths who need to know about you, Lord, and give us the courage to do it. I ask all of this in your name. Amen. All right. We are going to go ahead and play Power Wash Simulator. I need to make sure that it actually does that. So long as it's a calm stream where you don't need to break down every few seconds is all you can request. You got it. Power Wash Simulator is pretty chill. You'll have to let you know you don't have Indiana Jones you want to play, but it's not on PlayStation yet. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, we're gonna go into studio mode so I can do this without you guys seeing anything that you don't necessarily need to see, as in a black screen. Alrighty, no worries. We can switch over to the game screen. I'm gonna go ahead and pause the music. Power Wash Simulator. There we go. Alright, let's see. Can we... Yes, we can load. We are working on cleaning the playground. I'm gonna turn up the volume on my computer just a smidge so that I can hear a little better. There we go. Perfect. So what do you guys have planned this week? And this weekend? Because I'll be back on Tuesday for a change. We will have a Tuesday night stream, and I am so excited about that. I have missed you guys over the last couple of months. So this is a pretty chill game. This is one where we are going to be doing a lot of cleaning and just washing all the different aspects of the playground. So right now we're cleaning this blue mat. I tend to like to focus on one thing at a time if I'm able, because it helps me. I think it's the completionist in me who just enjoys knowing that something is finalized, and doing one thing at a time feels a little more final, I guess. So while I will be kind of as a part of this working on other parts of it, I'm mainly going to be focusing on this blue ring that we're standing on. If you get motion sick easily, I apologize. There is a lot of motion to this. So what we're doing is we run a power wash business, and we basically go to like houses, playgrounds, things like that, and help get them all nice and clean. All right. Large blue floor is what we're working on at the moment. And it's kind of fun and relaxing because all you really do is just go around cleaning different parts of the park. When we finish this large blue ring, I think we're going to save that play structure for last. Let's see. So I want to save that play structure here for the very last part that we do, just because I know it's going to be so much more time consuming than this. And so what we're going to do is we're going to start with all these little rings. And then once we do the rings, I've already finished the slide, I'm pretty sure. We want to make sure that we get all the stars that we can. So depending on what you're working on, I tend to like this green one the best because it's kind of a best of both worlds one. It has a wide range, granted not as wide as some other ones, but it also has a lot of power behind it. And so for me, and the completionist in me, that is what we like to see. Alright. Floor edge? What are we talking about, floor edge? Well, we'll see what we can make happen. My guess is that I missed some of the interior edging. So we've got some of this tower trim, but some of it and most of it we're gonna go with once we've gotten more of the black and once we've gotten all the rings taken care of. There we go. So we've got to get this side. Hey, how's it going, Queen? I saw your post in Dave's Discord. Is there any update on any of that? On how like recovery and stuff is going? Right now we are just working up a storm in our business of getting all of this playground power washed. I believe it. Is there anything that we as the community could do? Hey, Lady Belle! Is there anything you need, Queen, that maybe we as the community can help out with? What are you up to today, Lady Belle? Hope you're doing well. So good to see everybody. The bruising is showing more. Stitches are looking like they're healing nicely. The nose will take about 6 weeks. 6 to 8 weeks. Oh, you got it. You got it. Lord, right now, we just pray over the Kratos family. We ask that you be with them, be with Admiral especially, Lord. I ask for quick healing for him. Let the bruising go away. And be with Spawn and the rest of the Kratos fam as well as they're dealing with all of this. I ask just quick healing in your name. Amen. You just got home and you're reading a book. Nice! What book are you relaxing with today? So, a lot of this we are not necessarily going to be able to get right away until we start really focusing on this play structure, which I really don't want to do right now. I would much rather wait on that until... Oh, well, look at that. Until we're all done with all the other ones. So we're gonna start on this yellow floor. Some of this we got when we were doing the slide. And then we can do the blue on that one. I'm doing well. My cousin and his daughter are in town, and so that has been a blast. His daughter is 6 years old and has been just a real ball of energy. And it's fantastic having them. Because I haven't gotten to see them in a few months. And so it's been good just having them all home and visiting. It was good that they wanted to visit. Ooh, The Mystery of the Great Swamp by Marjorie A. Zaff. It's the story of how your great-grandfather grew up in the swamps of Louisiana. Ooh, that sounds really cool. I might have to add that to my list. Oh, is that what Floor Edge is? Okay. That I can deal with. Right? It really is a fun age, and it's been interesting seeing what her food aversions are. I'm like, there are certain things that she just is like, I don't like this, that I'm like, what is it about this that you don't like? But yet at the same time, she's able to articulate, I think it might be this. And we're like, oh, well, okay. Like, it might be a texture thing. It might be this. And I'm like, oh, well, that actually makes a whole lot of sense. Maybe I should have started with the Floor Edge. Yeah, we'll do that. You have a soon-to-be 5 and 6-year-old. You concur with the energy levels, right? Right? It was like, we went to the park last night, and this little girl has never met a stranger. She is just like her mom in that way. And it's one of those things where I'm like, yeah, that could, that is very much... Because she was playing at the park, she made a new friend, and it was like, girl, how are you doing this? You ask Spawn why she doesn't like broccoli, she'll just say, because it's green. And that's, like, I can totally understand that. At the same time, you're also like, but it's gotta be something other than that. Is it a taste or texture thing? Like, if it was the fact that it was, if it was like, oh, because I don't like the taste of the leaves on it, that's, I can understand that. Like, if it's too kind of seed-like there, I can understand that. But it's like, because it's green. I mean, you gotta admire that at least she is like, okay, maybe she just doesn't like the color green, or she associates the green with veggies, and maybe she's trying to say, I just really don't like veggies. I'm not in a veggie mood. Because if she's anything like me, I have to be in the right mood to eat veggies. I have to be like, okay, we're doing this. We've got our veggie. And this is the veggie I want. I typically like green beans. It took me a while to like broccoli. Oh, breaded and deep fried. Ooh. That actually sounds so good. So good. But like for broccoli, I have to be in a certain mood. Green beans, I can have any day of the week. Carrots, I will have most days of the week. Right? It's one of those things where it's like, it may not be healthy, but it's good. And hey, if it's a way that she'll eat, at least she's getting a veggie. Part of me, Hold on. Part of me really wants to invest in something like Factor meals or like HelloFresh or anything like that, because I tend to not like to meal plan. I don't like meal planning because I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to want to do it. I don't know if I'm going to want this particular meal that particular week. But at the same time, if I did something like Factor, where they're like, this is what you're going to eat, I feel like maybe that would make a bit of a difference somehow. It just feels, mindset-wise, like something that would just sit better somehow. And I don't know why. But like HelloFresh, and maybe it's just the fact that I don't have to do the prep behind it. Maybe that's what it is. Cause for me, I'm like, but I don't want to go through all that. I don't want to go through all that work for a meal that I may or may not eat. But if they've decided ahead of time, you know, this is what your meal is for this week. They can do a bologna sandwich. Hey, there we go. Alright, so I guess we're gonna go over to this side. Get the green one going. Yeah, for me, it's like... I tend to be the same way with packing. I tend to be a very, very last-minute packer because I'm like, what if I want to wear this before the trip? But I also don't have time to wash it. And so because I'm like so focused on the fact that I might not have time to wash it, I might not want to wear, or I might wear that one ahead of time. I might not want to wear it on vacation, you know, all kinds of different factors. I come up with so many different excuses for why I just don't like certain things, and I just need to get better about that, you know? I need to be more willing to just let things slide. Alright, so we need to do this floor edge. That's okay. Let's see, what's our... Hold on. Options. There we go. You gotta go start supper? Good to see me on. Good to see you too, Queen. What are you making for supper? I gotta know. Let's see, here we go. Okay. Aim is C, show dirt is tab. Okay. This is the fun part. Is trying to figure out where exactly is everything that they want me to get. Because once I get the floor edge, then I'll be better able, I think, to feel like I can get where I need to be. Because we're getting there. Hey, welcome in, lady foes. So glad you're here. We are attempting to clean this playground. We made a little poll, and Power Wash Simulator won the day. So now we are attempting to finish this up while my cousin and his daughter work or head over to another relative's house. How's baby foes doing today? We are almost trying to figure out why you can't hear. Okay, so I was just saying we are playing some Power Wash Simulator. We did a little poll, and Power Wash Simulator won. So we're just streaming for a little bit while my cousin and his daughter go and visit another relative that they have in town. His daughter's on spring break, and so they decided we're gonna make a bunch of little mini trips. So now we've got the floor edge to worry about. And then we just have the play structure. Ooh, sourdough dinner rolls. That sounds absolutely amazing. One of my favorite meals that I have made involving bread is I have loved making my own little pizza Hawaiian rolls. So you get some Hawaiian rolls, like the King's Hawaiian, and then from there you get some cheese that you like, and you get whatever toppings you want. Sprinkle the cheese on, and then put the toppings on, and then from there you're gonna put the other half of, so you're gonna split your Hawaiian roll in half. I should have specified that earlier. On the bottom half you put your cheese and all your toppings, and then after that, once you've got your toppings on, then you can go ahead and put the other half on, You bake it in the oven for a few minutes until the bread is nice and toasted and the cheese is all nice and melted. And then you enjoy. Let's see. If they rise, they'll be amazing. Amazing! I hope and pray that they rise. Hey, Mountain, how's it going? You finally got... Let's see, you finally got back to work and got to crush the guys at Rock Band 4. There you go. Yep, basically pizza sliders. You love how this game makes you think you can get the rust off a plaything by power washing it. Yep, you usually have to smack some off with the special hammer. Right? But it never really has made it like new. Never has. Probably never will. But that's where the hashtag video game logic comes into play. And that is what we love. We love the video game logic. Book is getting good. There you go. Enjoy it. Enjoy. Your arm hurts like heck from playing Rock Band? I believe it. Were you the drummer? Usually I was either the drummer or the, one of the singers. Sometimes guitar. But I always enjoyed playing the drums. There we go. Get that. Get the side there. Okay, now we smack her. We're almost done with this ladder. You played guitar the whole time? Nice. What was your favorite song that you guys played? Usually you start with drums and then guitar, bass, then you'll sing. I love it. Oh boy, this one's gonna be the hard part. Because I can't see the top of them. If I'm even supposed to. And I get the feeling I'm supposed to. You played Sublime Santeria, one of your favorite de-stress songs. Oh, Sublime is the band. Okay, well, cool. Is this the extraordinary Dr. Powerwash? We got your details from Cal. We've got a dirty old house in need of some TLC. I still wonder why they use the fancy pants shock-absorbing rubber compound for the playground flooring and not good old old-fashioned creosote? Dude, that sounds just absolutely painful. Okay, we've got the monkey bars half done. That makes sense, considering I cannot see the top. Alrighty, I'll get caught up on that in just a second, Mountain. Just want you to know I see your message. Well, let's see. Can I go up the slide and go to the monkey bars that way? Oh, that's what it is. It's got that laid-back surfer vibe while mixing in rock and sometimes rap in Spanish. Nice! The original singer, Bradley, passed away and they took a hiatus. Then a guy started singing. He's not great, not the same though. And most recently, Bradley's son took over singing duties. Nice! That's always cool when they can kind of keep it in the family, you know what I mean? Now this is some real hashtag video game logic. Can I not get up onto the roof? Nope. Apparently not. Roman's what you meant to say after a guy. He's got a great voice, but he's not the same. Yeah. You know, there are just times where no one compares to the original. And that's okay. Come on. Oh, wait. I can do my ladder. Let's see, escape, my options. Where's my ladder? That's jump. That takes me through that. Well, then we'll just hang out in here. We'll get this one done. And perhaps, my guess is that there is a part of the monkey bars that I am just not able to do. We've got an ad break coming in about a minute. I will pause the game and use that time to just kind of do a little run in place. So that way I can get a little exercise in, a little hydration. Boy, do we have a lot of roof to do. My guess is we're gonna have to hop up and do the outside of the roof as well. They remind you of another one of your favorite bands named the Dirty Heads, and they have chill vibes too. Huh. Based on that name, I would not anticipate chill vibes, but hey, I'm glad they do. How do you get rust on the underside of the roof? That I don't know. There are so many things about this game that make absolutely no sense outside of video game logic. Ah, there we go. Alright, ad break in progress. I'm gonna step right here, go to BRB. Oh, and there's my ladder. Alright, we are back from ads. Thank you for hanging out through those. Rust is made from primarily water and a few other things. Exactly. So trying to figure out how one would have gotten that on a child's play toy. That is definitely the question. Let's see. State Farm created a bad new hero named Bateman. Oh boy. And I found my ladder while we were on ad break. It's right down there. So that would have made my life a whole lot easier if I had just used that. On the oh, and he's in Batman's universe. Interesting. So we can get under there, under there. Then we can pretty much call the monkey bars good after this. There we go. Okay, so now... Wah! We can... set the equipment there. Get some of the outer part of this tower. There we go. But his Batmobile is a scooter looking thing. Interesting. Well, I hope that worked for him. Because that sounds like it would be a rather intense ride. There we go. Come with me and you'll be in a world of OSHA violations. Already got that. Already got the best viewers on a Twitch. Thank you. There we go. Oh, except for the fact... Oh, well, I can get this part. This'll work out fine. This is what happens, guys, when you let your city's parks fall completely into disarray. Alright. Then we can get this. He's part of the reason you have to work so hard. It's like, what happened to common sense? Do I not have a lot of water left? Is that it? Is that what's going on? Is I just don't have a lot of water? No cleaner attached. Oh, there we go. Okay, I must have just been too close to something. There we go. I have a structured settlement and I need a cash now. Call J.G. Wentworth. 877 cash now. I have an annuity and I need a cash now. Let's see. There we go. We got the roof done. Let's see. Can I do this? Right? Like, why not just replace this whole thing? To me, that makes a whole lot more sense. Aw, can't place it here. It happens. It's one of those things where you're like, you're looking at something like this and just going, why? Like, who would do this? And now we are going to be at the point where we can focus on somewhat on multiple things at once. Because if we can get this little tower floor all done, that'll make our lives a whole lot easier. We're almost done with it. There we go. And then we can come out here and get this upper wall like this. Video games are nice, but when angered, you pop a quick save and kill everyone. Oh boy. That's one way to rage quit. Yeah, sometimes depending on how the game is going, sometimes I rage quit, sometimes I don't. There we go. Alright, get this going. That way that vertical strut is all done. Because at this point, it's more a matter of making it... Right now, it's more a matter of making it where we can at least see progress. There we go. Sometimes you gotta step a little further back. And just let it do its thing. I see, so each individual strut has its own thing. Ah, it's on this side. There we go. So this one, we just gotta make sure that we have everything that we need covered. Was it on this side? Hey, how's it going, Lane? We're working to figure out where to clean this next support beam. There we go. Perfect. So now let's go ahead and do this little climbing pole. Or I guess big climbing pole. In Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, you were in a large city named Kuttenberg and you literally killed so many people in anger the game stuttered and crashed. But to be fair, there's literally hundreds of guards. That's fair, that's fair. So Lane, we figured out this is what happens when you allow your town's playground to fall into disarray. You end up hiring a power washer to come and just spray everything away. That game is a hyper-realistic version of medieval life. That's cool. Games based at least somewhat on reality are kind of fun, depending on how intense they get. There we go. So we got that. Alright, so now we just need this support strut. There we go. Climbing pole is nearly done. Let's see. We'll place you there for a second while I try and finish this. There we go. Food has a freshness meter. Combat is hard. Lockpicking is hard. Pickpocketing can be easy depending on when and where you do it. And there's fast travel armor and weapons have to be maintained. You can literally make your own potions and weapons. You have to either buy or find the ingredients or materials for both. Interesting. There we go. We'll get this tower wall taken care of. The story is amazing, but there's nudity, blood, and swearing. Gotcha. Thanks for the heads up on that. I appreciate it. Alright, let's get this support strut on the underbelly. And then we'll get the floor on the underside. This is kind of the point where it feels like you're getting multiple aspects of the park done at the same time, because there's just so much to do and so much overlapping. A lot of NPCs say stuff that they probably shouldn't. Let's see, we'll say, be praised, Jesus to be praised. Wait, what? I mean, Jesus was fully God and fully man. I guess depending on the tone in which they're saying it. You know what I mean? Because sometimes tone is everything. There we go. We got that done. Now this wall. Yeah, that makes sense. But then again, I mean, that is humanity. Sometimes we say things and then we go and do the exact opposite. Okay, so let's go with this, I guess. Let's go with the outside of the bridge. If we can get the outside of the bridge done, or even just the underside here too. Hey, how's it going, Artsy? Hope you're doing well. So far, so good. I'm excited. I've got my cousins visiting. They're off visiting another family member at the moment, so that's why we're streaming. But also streaming a bit later in the day than normal. Alright, let's go ahead and get bridge floor. Get this top part of the bridge. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. It's been a bit too hot lately to do a whole lot of, like anything like hiking or anything like that. But we've had fun. We've almost got this floor done. We're at 71%. Well, his daughter's on spring break, and so since his daughter was on spring break, they're making a whirlwind trip to visit some family members and just enjoy being together. And so, yeah. I just got your fiance singing Uptown Funk. Oh boy. I mean, that is a fun song. Okay, so we might need a little bit more work done on the underside of this. That might be it. Ooh, you're walking on air? What's going on that's got you walking on air? Let's see. There we go. It's the theme song for The Great American Hero, a comedy show back when you were a lad. Ooh, I would probably enjoy it. Nice. It's stuff like that that I'm like, ooh, that could be kind of fun if somebody recommends it to me. If somebody recommends that knows me, I typically am more likely to check it out. Alright. We got that. Might be more on this side. I know there's a lot to be left to, or left to be desired on that side. Oh, there we go. Get some work done on this. Go to that. There. Ha ha. Let's see, is there anything up here that I am potentially missing? that is the thing. There. Vertical struts. 'Cause that's what we needed. One of the fun things about this game is that it's very, very chill. There's a lot to do, but at the same time, it's an enjoyable. How long until you get to be back home? Oh, you forgot how much you hate paperwork. Tomorrow at 8 a.m. Well, there we go. 8 a.m. will be here before we know it. But yeah, I can definitely see where the paperwork would be quite tedious. There we go. Then we can get this while we're up here. Well, like I said, Starlina, and like others have said, there's no need to rush that particular decision. It has like 70 pieces of information required for each emergency response. Oh, goodness. There we go. I know, but still, you don't necessarily need to rush that particular decision. And so, to me, I'm looking at that and I'm going, you don't necessarily need, if it's what I'm thinking it is, there's no reason to make that particular decision right now in the heat of the moment. You know what I mean? See if it's where God is really calling you. Let's see here. What do we got here? There we go. Haha. You all fill out all these reports and hand them to the chief, and who knows where they go after that. Oh boy. And you had said you don't want to go any higher really up the ladder, right? Maybe one more promotion, but that's about it? Let's see here. We can start at least with this. get the underside going. Maybe that's gonna be what I end up doing the rest of stream, you know? Maybe it'll be a case where we just spend the last little bit. You'll stop at captain because after that it's battalion chief, who's an individual station chief. The amount of office politics from above you, and then the stress of being responsible for an entire station? No thanks. That's fair. That's very fair and valid. Have they given any indication of if you'll promote up? Oh, wow. His own personal car to ride alongside you guys in. That is pretty spiffy, but the politics are probably not worth it. So what we're gonna do is start by doing this kind of overarching stuff, and then we'll worry more about the spit shine like these. Because this is more for the stuff that is harder to get off, like the rust. Okay, we got that. We almost have this done. Just a matter of figuring out where the spot they want. You don't know if you want to yet? That's understandable. I mean, if you're not ready, you're not ready. That is a totally valid and reasonable response. Alright, so we got that. Let's see here. Perfect. You'd have to have multiple certifications, a minimum number of credit hours studying fire science, fire tech, and other related subjects, or an associate's or bachelor's degree in one of those subjects. Wow, that sounds like a lot. But at the same time, I can understand why they'd want you to be that well educated, you know? Ooh, a written and oral exam too? Wow. Well, I mean, it is a pretty intense job. Let's see if we can get these tic-tac-toe things. Then I'll get the underside of this part next. And then we can go from there. Go and do the other side. But after this tic-tac-toe part, "76 trombones led the big parade, while 110 cornets blazed the air." Oh, it's each individual. Alright, so we got that. There we go. If you were to be a captain, you'd oversee the daily operations of a station, have some specialized responsibility, but as a captain, you'd be responsible for an entire company as well as training and supervision of new personnel and administration of training exercises related to fire management, fire suppression, hazardous materials, response and rescue operations. You'd be the primary commander at an incident until a battalion chief arrives. Gotcha. That makes a lot of sense. Alright, let's go with the green. Because I just really like the coverage I get from this green one. I know I had a decent lunch, like a decent sized lunch, but I am already looking forward to dinner. Yeah, that makes sense. If you've already got enough paperwork as is, I can see why you would be hesitant. Yeah, I had some leftover hamburger helper for lunch that I made yesterday. for dinner? Chinese food sounds absolutely amazing. You ate like 10 plates at a local Chinese buffet. I love it. What's your favorite thing to get at a Chinese restaurant? Mine is typically either teriyaki chicken or sweet and sour chicken. Just, depending on the mood I'm in. At the end, you were like, oh, I'm full. And then you were like, oh, egg rolls, right? I tried, did I try an egg roll or a spring roll recently? I think it was an egg roll. And it was really, really good. I can be a very picky eater to my own detriment. Because sometimes something will be good, but I just won't feel like I can try it because of like a mental block from being a picky eater. And so then I end up being late to the game on a lot of really good stuff. If we can get this on the underside, that will be absolutely amazing. I think our next ad break is going to be pretty close to the end of stream. Because I don't know what time dinner was going to be ready. But if I'm able to go a bit longer, I might go till about 5:30 my time. But we'll see. You like orange chicken, preferably spicy. I like orange chicken when the orange chicken is a bit more on the sweet side. Spicy has never been my favorite. You also like kung pao chicken, this chicken on a stick you can't remember the name of, lo mein, fried rice, and some soda to wash it all down. Hey, there we go. I'm not a soda drinker, but the rest of my family is. Well, about half my family is. My sister enjoys it and my mom enjoys it. I have yet to discover how chopsticks work. I have tried and tried and tried, and it just doesn't want to work for me. Perfect. Alright. Now we can go to the bridge and take care of the large bridge floor. Sometimes you'll get a Mike's Hard Lemonade, but then you'll only drink one or two. Yeah. I have never tried that. But that's just my own personal preference. Mostly because I don't know what it's gonna taste like. And I'm such a picky person that I tend to really only stick with what I know that I like. Like when mom makes me something, and if it's a new dish, if it's her night to make dinner, and she's making something new, I'm like, okay, what's in this? And if she says everything in it is something that you like, I trust her. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, I guess it's just I'm also not sure how much of a lightweight I am. I can be. Let's see if I missed anything on the underside. Nope, it's all upside. It's all on the top. It must just be this. And then once I finish this floor, could it be the sides? That could be it. Because I did not get to the sides of it. Okay, yeah, I just don't typically drink much just by choice. And so that makes it even harder sometimes to determine. I will actually be more than happy if I can get all these floors done by the time stream ends today. There we go. And now I just want to get this tower floor. And then I think I'll worry about the stuff on the bridge. That was a fun clean. You play this as well? Nice! What was your favorite thing to power wash? So far, this one has been, just because of the size, my least favorite. But I also can see where this would be super duper relaxing to just run around. The annoying part of this game sometimes is just not being able to find where you need to be. Oh, ad break starts in a minute. So I will pause for a minute for you guys. And by pause, I just mean stand here once the ad break starts. You will not miss a thing. Because that is what we are all about here, is making sure that you guys are all a part of the fun. My favorite cleans so far have been the ones that have not taken a whole lot of time. You help your dad clean boats and you use a power washer too. Nice! Mainly cleaning up after fish and some oil stains. Nice! Alright. Getting all of these. All of that. Getting anything on top. Alright, we're gonna switch over to BRB. Alright, see you guys in a minute. And we're back. Alright, back to the power washing. Because I know we're gonna have to go in and do some detail work on this side. Like on the other outside of it. But if I can get a whole lot of the detail work done up here, then I will be happy. That thing can take skin off, so please be safe and not put your hand in front of the water nozzle. Yes, exactly. Thankfully, there does not appear to be a way to do that, so that is good. Alright. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Got that. Got that. So now Our ladder is over there on the other side. But what we can do once we get this all situated is take it whoa, take it over there for now. And for now, we'll start with this side. Oh, is that what I'm seeing? Okay. All right. Now, up the slide. Nose is running a little bit, but that is okay. There we go. That one, that one, that one, that one. Okay, we're good. It has different modes like a regular hose as well as pressure. Just use common sense. Please don't make my job harder. Exactly. 1000%. We are nearly done with this bridge. Alright, let's take a look up top. Make sure we didn't miss anything in between. As we are sometimes wont to do. Ah. Oh, good. I'm glad you did. I bet that made their night. The hard part with this game is sometimes they don't tell you exactly where that pesky bit of dirt that you're looking for is. Nothing there. Nothing there. I don't know what I'm supposed to see that you're seeing, game. That's part of the roof there. I don't know. I don't know. Where? There you are. Okay. We will end our stream with the cleaning of the roof. Or at least starting to clean the roof. And then once we get all the big chunks, then we can do this. Can come through and do a bunch of the detail work. You think this one was your favorite? What was your favorite part of it to clean? So far, I think my favorite part has been the dinosaur slide. Mostly because of just how stinking cute it is. It is just absolutely adorable. I mean, look at that thing. Look at that thing. Aw, that's so cool. What's your favorite dinosaur? I like probably Stegosauruses the best. They just look super cool. There we go. Whee! There we go. Also, any fellow When Calls the Heart fans, Our prayers are answered. They are renewed for a 13th season. So I am excited to see what they come up with for this next season. Stegos, like the Ankylosaurus, a vegetarian, but they use their spines and clubs to defend themselves and the weak. That's cool. I do kind of like the sound of that. I also really liked the clean right before this one, where it had like the pool and stuff. The hard part was that it was hard to determine what they meant and what they were seeing in some of the pond stones. Going back to dinos, I also like T-Rexes. I like long necks, but I think the long necks are the Stegosauruses, like Littlefoot from Land Before Time. He's one of my favorites. Alright, we're getting there. We're getting there, you guys. Your favorite dino is probably the Styracosaurus or the Iguanodon or the Lystrosaurus. There's just too many. Right? There are so many to choose from. Like, pterodactyls are kind of cool too. Do those qualify? Let's see. There we go. If I can get this tower roof done before the next ad break, I will be a very happy Donna. Prima Donna, enchant us once again. Think of your muse and of the cues round the theatre. Just the way I said my name made me think of it. Yup, jukebox brain at its finest. Ooh, I'm gonna have to go down onto the bridge and try and get the edge, like that outer triangle. There we go. Perfect. So far we are pure perfection. From what you've heard, pterodactyls were real, not the Pteranodon, or not the pteranodons. There we go. Gotcha. Apologies if I seem like I'm squinting. Just all of a sudden, my eyes are just like I am exhausted. Well, not like physically exhausted, but like I've been staring at a computer for too long. Even though I haven't, but I've also spent a lot of time outside today, so that could be part of it. Okay. Come on, get on your ladder. There we go. Ooh, I wonder. Yep, I can. There we go. Some of this I might have to get from the inside. Bail, you're awesome. Love you too, bro. Whoa! I have that alert way too cool and loud in my ear. But it's worth it. How you doing, Bayo? How's your day been? Hope your weekend is going fantastic. I have some photos I will be... Yeah, I've got my cousin in town. They're off visiting another relative at the moment for dinner, so that is why I was able to stream today. Because I figured, you know what? If they're off doing their thing, I can do mine. Ooh, just watched the Netflix movie Electric State. What's that about? What is that about? We almost have this roof done. If anything, what it might be is a case of... Has Millie Brown and Krish Pratt in it. Krish Pratt. The futuristic movie about robots and humans. Ooh. That's pretty cool. We almost have this roof done. Once we get the roof done, that is going to make a huge difference. Then we just have one more roof to go. Thank you again so much for the resub, Bayo. That is amazing. Oh, it's all good. It's all good. I just thought you were being silly and going krish prutch. Because that would be hysterical if that were the case. Okay, and then we can get this right here. Exactly, it's his British name. Krish Prutch. We're kind of at the point with this particular clean Bayo where we're having to really just feel like we're overlapping. I tend to like to focus on one aspect at a time. But this one does not let me do this does not let me do that at a certain point, and this is one of them. This is one of those moments where everything is just overlapping. Ah, slide, be kind to me. Thank you. So what all did you do today? Yeah, I can totally see why. Because there's just so much to it. But I betcha it'll be worth it once we get this done. Let's see, did it need anything in that corner? We got that. Grocery shopping, expecting bad, severe weather tonight, and checking out a new game. Ooh! What new game? I bought and downloaded, Fast Food Simulator and the new Carmen Sandiego game. So I am excited at some point to check those out. Ooh, No Man's Sky. That was one that was on your list for a while, right? Yeah, this is going to be one where I might need to just finagle the... Well, there you go. I'm glad it was finally on sale for you. Yes, we got it. We finished. We finished the second to last roof that we need to finish. I think we finished up the other tower strut. Nope, not quite. Not quite. Got a little more work on that. Getting close. It's crossplay and you have fun with it too, Mountain? Nice! There we go. Oh, is that the Subnautica in space, basically? Let's see if I can get that support strut. That would be fantastic. Oh, this is going to be one that requires all the jumping skills. Ha ha ha. I kind of like this jumping to try and get it. We're almost there. We're almost there. There we go. There we go. These struts are like probably one of the hardest parts to get. Let's see, would it work? No. That would not work there. Oh, there's stuff on the side there. I wonder. Nobody call OSHA on me. Come with me, and you'll be in a world of OSHA violations. Ooh, that's a good idea, and I don't know if there is. Let me see. How do I get to my... How do I get to my stuff that I have? Shop. Okay. Let's see. No, not that. Not that. No. Not looking like it. Now the question is, how do I get to my... Oh, I for inventory. No. If I can, I just need that one last corner. But I don't think... Let's see. Oh, there's the step stool. Let's see, is that going to be enough? There! Alright. I think we might be about ready to call it a night, just because it is getting close to dinner time. But we have made some excellent progress. Just as a review, we did this blue circle, that big blue circle, and then we went over here and we did the blue and green and a bit of the yellow there. And then we did the floor area right around here. And then we managed to get ourselves in the monkey bars. Like, we got the monkey bars cleaned, that whole tower cleaned, that whole bridge clean, and then the roof there clean. So we just have this other tower here. We might have just enough time to do the... I think we're gonna try and do the stools. And then we might end up making that our last thing of the day. You and Mike watched the new Mufasa movie with the boys? Nice! I've heard kind of mixed reviews on it. What were some of the things that you liked about it? There we go. Alright. And then... Perfect. 89%. So really, all that's left is the most of the outside here. And then that little tower. And we will be done. It was a wonderful storyline that put a lot of puzzle pieces together. Ooh. I've heard pretty much the only thing music-wise I've heard from it is the I always wanted a brother. Hey, what you say about my brother? You stay away from my brother, 'cause I say so. If you lay upon my brother, you'll feel the jaws of his brother. Those are the laws of my brother. There we go. And we just need that. Oh, underneath this tabletop. We are almost there. Perfect. Had such wonderful casting. That's amazing. The cast really is everything in a movie. It really is. So you guys, I'm going to go ahead and save here because my wrist is starting to get a little bit tired. And I'm like, oh no, I hope I didn't. Oh no. Did I? I just realized I hope it autosaves. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh, please, please, please. Oh, thank you, Lord. Oh, we're still there at the 89%. Hallelujah. I was so worried. I hoped it auto-saved. Oh, man. Hey, Dreamer. Unfortunately, we are just about to raid out. I don't know who is live at the moment because I usually don't stream at this time. But it is just about dinner time, so I am going to go ahead and call it a night here between that and the fact that my wrist is starting to get tired. And my finger for the mouse, my clicking finger, shall we say. is just like, nope, I don't like you. I don't like you. So let's see who's live that I am following. You know what? Let's raid Dustin's fish tank. Let's go join some fish. If you are not a sub, that is yours. That is your raid command. If you are subbed, this is your raid command. You guys, as far as I know, I will be live on a Tuesday night for the first time in a while. So I'm not sure exactly what we'll be playing yet. Might be some Indiana Jones, could be anything. So I hope to see you there. You guys have a fantastic weekend. Always remember that God loves you, and so do I. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye!